Ashley, thank you for taking your time to speak to me earlier. In this quick video, we're going to go over three things that you can start doing to beat out your competition, improve your website traffic, and bring in more online customers. Now, you may be asking, why are we making this video? Well, in our research, we found a lot of small business owners, such as yourself, are too busy taking care of your customers and employees, and you just don't have time to learn how the internet works to bring in more customers. Now, we feel the only thing that's stopping you from hiring someone is that you don't know who's an expert and who's not. So we put together these attack plans and we give them away for free. Now, some people take these plans, they implement them on their own. Some call us back. Whatever you guys decide to do is all good with us. The only thing that we ask is you just give us a quick reference, to the video and how the video went. Now, the three things we're going to talk about, one is going to be content, the second is going to be backlinks, and the third is going to be citations. Now, content is any words on your homepage. Google likes to see approximately 1,500 to 2,000 words on a homepage, depending on the number of keywords needed to rank. Now, a keyword is anything someone may type into Google looking for a particular product or service. Now, these keywords should be placed throughout your website within the content, telling Google exactly the terms that you want to be found for on the internet. So, for example, if you're a plumber in Oceanside, California, you want to have words on your website like plumber, flood, leaks. This tells Google, who then will tell the end user typing in that you exist. So if I take a look at your page really quickly, we can see you have your logo here, your phone number, Facebook, stuff about your services. So you have your services, you do commercial roofing. So that all looks good. But again, Google likes to see approximately 1,500 to 2,000 words, word and a word counter. And we can see right now you guys 1,700 words on your web page, which is kind of spot on to where you want to be. If I look at your next competitor, these guys here, we can look at their page really quickly. They have a caption page, services area, phone number, fair amount of content. So we'll see how many words they have on their website. They have about 12 or 1,300 words on their website. And we'll look at your third, your next competitor. Mark J. Fisher Roofing, sidings and gutters. Here's his page. A video, not a big page, but these guys are doing well with their backlinks and ranking. We'll check that out in a minute. But if I look at their word count, I can tell that they only have 331 words on their web page. So you guys are outpacing them, but I believe that these guys are doing a pretty good job with their backlinks. So the next thing we're going to talk about are backlinks. So what are backlinks? Backlinks are clickable hyperlinks that lead from one website to another website. They literally act as an endorsement of your web page for Google, showing that other businesses are referring you. Now, the more backlinks you have, the more relevant backlinks you have in terms of your business, the higher Google's going to rank you, and the more they're going to trust you. So if I take a look at your page really quickly, we can see right now that you guys have 131 backlinks pointing to your website. I can have a list here of what your backlinks are. This it looks like a little spammy. This might be a little spammy as well. So this might be a little spammy. So these are not really quality backlinks that you really want to go out there and get. And when I take a look at your next competitor, we can see that they have 119 backlinks here. And let's just take a quick look, tracking keywords. Whitaker Siding and Roofing Contractors, Easy Local. This is a directory. We can go out there and get that. That's another directory they're in. So these are good directories that they're in. We can go out there and kind of copy what they're doing so we can outpace these guys. And then we'll look at the third competitor here, Fisher Roofing. They have 326 backlinks. So this is where they're getting most of their power from in terms, because they don't have a lot of content on their website. Better Business Bureau, they have a link from there. Fiverr, what else do they have? SEO rankings. 30 Best Roofing Contractor, Lansdale, PA, and a review on the Yellow Pages. So that's a good backlink for them. Quakertown, roof replacement, Citywide, Business Fisher. That's a good backlink for them. So again, we want to go out there and get quality backlinks so that way we can outrank them and that Google sees you as the expert in what you guys do in terms of roofing. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is a citation. Now, a citation is basically getting into directories. it helps you in your Google business profile because it brings in a huge amount of business to you. So the more citations you have, the higher you're going to be ranked in the Google business profile, which is the top 3 in the map pack. So I did a quick search here, and we'll just take a quick look, and we can say roofers Allentown, PA. So we know right now that that gets about 390 clicks every single month going to that. So if we had a page that we can rank for, we can actually do a backlinks push and have your page come up on the first page. In terms of organic traffic. So here's the map pack. We know that I guess these are sponsored ads here. Here's the map pack, which is the top 3. So I would say if you had 100 people come to this page, 60% are going to probably pick one of these 3 roofers here in the top 3. The other maybe 40% are going to go here where the organic section is. And as you can see, these guys are here ranking organically for that keyword. How do we get into this map pack? Well, if these guys have 100 citations, being in the 100 directories, we need to go out there and get into 150, 160 directories. If these guys are in 200, we need to go out there and get into 250. So we need to outpace them to get into these directories, to get into the spot. Obviously, organically, this is where you show up here, and this is where the link building comes into play for your website. So the more links that you have on your website, quality links, the higher you're gonna be ranked here, because Google's showing that you're giving authority, you're providing information, and you're building out with other companies that are linking to you. So all things being equal, I actually did do another search here, and I looked at your website really quickly, and I did a search. So you guys your business profile is kind of listed in Quakertown. So roofers in Quakertown. I did a search, and we can see that. Let me just refresh this. Yes, so we can see that roofers Quakertown, PA is where you guys are primarily listed at. Is that gets about 50 clicks every single month. In terms of Google, if we scroll down here, we can see that these are sponsored ads in Quakertown, and we can see that this is a sponsored guy, but here's the map pack, and we can see that these guys, Fisher here is number 2 here. They're ranking here. I believe you guys were here at one point, and their website is ranking organically. And I believe that you guys are a little bit further down here. Right here. So you guys are on the first page of Google, but I think you're in the 8th position. We can definitely get you guys ranked up higher and bump you guys up. In terms of traffic going to your website, right now you're only getting about 5 clicks every single month. If you look right here, 5 clicks every single month to your website. And so that's the traffic that's going to your website. We like to see something more around, obviously Mark J. Fisher, he has a small website, but he's getting about 250 clicks every single month to his website. So if you took 10% of those clicks and say, some of them don't even become clients, but if you had 10% of 250 and we can convert those 10%, maybe 5% of those into clients, that's a huge amount of business that's coming into you guys exclusively just through this link. You're not competing with guys on Angie's List. You're not competing with people on House. You're not competing on all these platforms that people are paying for. So those clicks will go straight directly to you. And if we take a look at we'll take a look at your website here. So this is you guys. Here are the words that you guys are currently ranking for, and this is traffic that's coming into your website. So roughly about 5 clicks every single month into your website. These are some of the keywords that you guys are ranking for. But again, this is the 3rd page of Google. This is the 2nd page of Google, 3rd page here. Now we take a look at your competitor here. We can see Fisher Roofing Biz. We can see they're obviously killing it with their local name, which is their name recognition. They're 4th on that. That gets about 1,600 clicks every single month. They're getting about 87 clicks from that. Fisher LLJ, they're getting this. 140, and then so on and so forth. So you can see the traffic that's coming into their website based on how they're ranking for these keywords. roofing company in PA, gets about 320 clicks every single month. That's something we want to rank for. Roofing Potsdam, PA, 880 clicks. So we can get onto the first page of Google for that. We're going to start to see a lot more traffic coming to your website. Again, I hope this information was helpful for you. You can do one of two things with this information. You can take this and, give us a call back, or you can implement this on their own. Time for everything to get started and for everything to get indexed and you just start to rank. But the sooner you start with this process, the sooner you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. I want to say thank you for watching this video, and I hope this was informative, and thank you for watching, and have a great day.